right, stay silent for 3 more seconds for emphasis, guys.
Right.
Perfect. All right, so are you hyped? Because I'm hyped.
Season 3!
Season 3! And we're starting off with one of my favorite games of all time. It's a top 5 for me, no question.
I feel like it's got. If you've played this game, it's probably up there for you.
Well, it just does so much right.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Like, if you listen to the music, this is number 1 thing it does right. Like, the soundtrack just does not get old.
You may remember we started out Season 2 playing a JRPG that we initially said, like, oh, by the way, this music.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So history does repeat itself as we prepare to play a time-traveling game.
Yeah, well, you know. How many layers is this commentary of yours going to have?
And on top of that, I would like to point out that Chrono Trigger is the game that got made with the scraps from the stuff that didn't get made from Secret of Mana, because these were both supposed to be the game for the Nintendo PlayStation in the first place!
So many layers.
The layers.
He's coming from the Molten Layer.
True.
Or the Shale.
I forget that with the... I'm so bad. I live on this planet. I don't even know the layers. There's like a core, and then like crust.
Right.
And like more crust.
Magma.
I don't know. I completely forget.
Dragon. The Dragon Layer.
The
layer of dragons. I mean, they made a game about it.
They did.
So that question of like, if you dig through China, do you end up on the other side of the world? Guy starts digging, hits like dragon scales. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's why no one's ever made it all the way.
The dragons get them. Oh no, sad scene.
You leave Robo alone.
So I have to say, there's a lot of cinematic, like, to do in this intro.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't make sense if you've never played the game, but like...
It's a snippet of like every section of this game.
Right.
I don't know if it's every section, but it's like the first half of the game, definitely.
Some sick F-Zero pivoting on the Mode 7 there.
Oh no, I'm so excited for that. I'm tempted to make like a short challenge episode out of that section of the game. See who gets the best time.
Oh, just you can time it out?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll do a little, let's see if we can have this be like the first game to have all Winterion episode styles.
All styles.
Yeah, we can have a review, the gameplay, a challenge. We can do some critical on this.
A little bit
bonus.
of everything in one.
Oh, there'll definitely be bonus.
Yeah.
There's 11 endings worth of bonus.
Oh my, that's a meaty bonus.
And then I was debating doing a tech demo, like the triples and double techs.
Oh yeah.
Showing all the ones that we miss on.
Well, if it's any game that we play, it deserves a little bit of everything. It's going to be this one.
Yep. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I ain't no Trump.
That's me.
Active battle.
All right. So our hero's name is Chrono.
Go figure.
With no H.
With no H.
We even say with no trigger.
With no trigger. Well, his last name is not Trigger, so that's also true.
This is good bird representation already.
So, by the way, like, so you can't help but get hyped for the intro song, but also the song that plays like when you're wandering on the world map on this section is also one of my favorites in the game.
Yeah, the medieval world map music is good.
Well, that one, yeah, the medieval one's really good. Well, there's 2 world map music, sort of,
right,
on this map.
I like the gentle one.
Wake up. Oh, good morning. Much more polite than I was thinking.
Laura.
Look
up, Chrono.
Aw, the cat.
How many JRPGs start with your mother waking you up?
Quite a few. Off the top of my head, Dragon Warrior 3.
I was to say, like, Grandia doesn't, but there's a lot of, like, conversations with your mother in the first, like, quarter of the game.
Right.
If you think about it, though, it's kind of like a preemptive thing to show you start with your mom and you work your way up to be more and more independent throughout the game.
Yeah, especially a lot of these games go with like teenage characters for the protagonists.
Yeah, a lot of these games, whether they mean to or not, are very coming of age stories.
Like all the Pokemon games too.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. Those correspond well with like Hero's Journey, right? The two things kind of go hand in hand.
So this is the song I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Which, by the way, sounds like it's right out of FF6.
A little bit. Different sound font,
right?
But not a bad pull.
Same orchestration, different sound font.
All right, so we have to go find our friend Luca.
Yep.
Luca?
I always called her Luca, yeah.
Yeah, it's always been Luca to me. Luca.
She's always a Luca to me.
Alright, so we have to run along and go enjoy ourselves.
Allowance. Cha-ching!
Dude!
It's
Whose
like
allowance was $200?
it's probably like $2 actually.
Not $200, it's 200G.
It's 200 gold? That's like $3,000.
To the club!
Right. We're gonna go buy the club.
Make it rain.
Oh, we got Mom, get out of the way. Alright.
Aw.
Bye, kitty.
But what if G's are like
How
yen?
can you not love that cat?
So you're getting like $2.
Right.
The 33rd descendant. Whoa.
Dubs. Oh, yikes. King Guardia's,
Throwing
Snap.
some shade.
yeah, his, the approval rating is a little bit down, isn't it?
So this is always interesting to me. Like, the world map has these, like, towns.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, 1080.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
But, like, instead of going into the town, you're going into individual buildings that you're, like, pushing up against those parts of. You know? Like, you're not going into the town and then into the individual buildings.
Right, it's that one building in the giant town they're just going into.
Yeah.
Right, so you're just, like, that
I kind of
section.
like it that way, though.
It's
I mean,
definitely
it makes the
different.
town feel a lot more, like, cozy, and, like, people are kind of, like neighbors are
Tight-knit.
more, yeah, tight-knit.
Yeah.
I like that.
Did you just say to take your bloody time? I'm pretty sure that's what you just said. That was unnecessary. Unless that's like a greeting here.
I don't want to hear this song. Stop that.
I feel like that
Yeah, I
song's
saw it
going to be
play.
important later.
It's no.
Why does he have a throw pillow on his head?
That's a great question. Why does he have a barrel of apples right next to him?
Oh, that's the innkeeper. Homemade cider, man. Get it done, get it done right.
No.
Well,
All right. What about?
tell us
what
all
about
about it.
Uh-oh, they've been fracking in this region.
Oh no. Hey, what's this?
There's your ultimate... Oh, wait a second.
Oh no.
Oh, but you can't open it, can you?
Did I just get a text?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mr. I use the mysterious force text message sound.
I do. That is my. That's actually like for all my notifications for like
Let's
Twitter
say
and Facebook.
during some games we've recorded, you can hear his text notification go off, but we're not playing Chrono Trigger.
If you want to know which games have that, feel free to sift through our catalog.
Of over 330 videos at the time of this recording.
I'll save you some time. It was not any of the reviews.
That shaves off like 12, maybe 15.
All right, so this is the beginning area,
Yep, the Squaresoft always has one of these in their games.
which is good. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I don't, but
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and by some weapons she means all weapons.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone's got their own custom type.
I like that though. I like that system a lot.
Yeah, accessories are really good in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, in both the major like Square SNES releases, this and 6, accessories are the jam.
True. Oh, that's neat.
Whoa!
Also, something. Stop it. Nope. All right. Something that's actually really cool about this game. I'll show you. You can talk to this guy. You can walk. Perfect. I didn't even know he was gonna tell me that.
Wow.
Yeah,
The game is in your mind.
All right, well, that guy is.
covering the save point.
Yep.
But now you can use it.
The game went forward in time to see what you were gonna say.
Can't use it yet.
I guess not.
Oh.
Whatever. We'll just head on up. Huh?
Whoa!
More dudes.
It's a party up here.
Yeah,
It's a
sure.
Very good party.
Skills are fairly important.
During combat, target
Look
this
at the
critter.
little critter.
All right.
Harmless.
But if you go for the middle one, ah ha 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 ha.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things about the combat in this game, is it's all sort of proximity based.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and the lines for these attacks are actually really forgiving.
It's very generous.
Right.
Because I've hit some shots in this game where I'm just like, that shouldn't have worked.
Sometimes older games a little more lenient.
Yeah.
Nowadays they're so precise.
Oh. So be sure to select the one in the back. Ah, very good.
It's making me think of like how Radiant Historia is like all set up, where you can like use certain skills to like push them and group them up and stuff, and someone can just drop a bomb on them, kind of thing.
Yeah, though I don't think you can actually move any of your enemies in this game.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Like, I know they
but
move a lot on their own.
Whoa.
Ooh, more
Taking their
cash.
money.
you don't have someone to push them over for you or something, but maybe they got some inspiration from this.
Right.
Okay. We acquire them with discipline, otherwise known as tech
Yeah.
points, which you gain from finishing combat.
Right. Fight levels, get points, learn things.
Checks
Yep.
out.
Basic leveling.
What is this?
Oh,
Showing us
status
the
Poison bad. Slow bad.
slow really bad.
Sleep bad.
A good hit will wake you up.
Is any hit really good? Chaos very bad.
The actual worst.
Blind, bad, but not the worst.
I feel like they're actually testing these on him, just so he knows how it feels, so he'll know for the future.
I appreciate the stop animations, like, guys.
Everyone just leaves the room.
Sure. Oh.
Right.
Alright, so if everybody dies, game over. That's pretty basic.
That's such a nice way to put it, though. You'll be disabled. Not like on the verge of death.
Magic defense, which actually works in this game.
I believe all the stats do work as intended. I believe.
We've always
Yeah,
done-
that's true, because one of our characters has absolutely abysmal magic defense, but you can buff it and help them out by a lot.
And said character we will meet later.
Yes.
Mark it.
Well, what can we buy with all of these?
Aw,
Aw.
speak you.
We're
Okay.
not in right now.
Aw.
Yeah, they're selling at the fair.
Brat, wow.
Rude. Please don't.
That's also kind of this disparate reaction between the two of them. One's so happy they could scream, the other's insulting people.
Well, here's our friend's house. Oh, wow. Clean this mess up.
Yeah, I'm getting a mad scientist vibe.
No, couldn't possibly be.
The kitchen's pretty standard fare.
Hello.
Oh,
Aww.
Why aren't you with them? Ah,
that's her job. Just stare at the bed, just longing, waiting.
well. I wake up, and then I wait to go back to bed.
It sounds like me.
Nothing else to do here.
Yep. No items to grab at this point.
Yep, there are things here later in the game, so keep
Yes.
coming back here.
And unlike other games, you don't have to pillage every grandfather clock for items.
Right.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Like in 6.
Hey,
So here's where that song actually plays.
look at you wandering away, not going to the fair.
The fair can wait.
You up to something.
I'm too old for fairs, Mom.
I'm not up to anything in particular. Like, I'm not doing a, God, what game did I do something like really dumb at the start? I can't remember.
Every game.
Probably every game.
Suikoden, you decided not to go get the experience thing.
Yes, even though I did mention that you could.
Right.
But no, this one's, no. I could walk like 10 minutes north and get like half the price. No, this I'm just kind of exploring a little bit because there's really no direction to come to this part of the world
Right.
until way later in the game. We can buy some stuff here.
Buy a
I
helmet.
don't really feel the need to right now, but you can.
Mm-hmm.
That fair's gonna get pretty intense. I think you might need a helmet.
Snail stop.
Oh.
I've always wondered, like, that has to be a mistranslation, but for what?
No, it's just a stop for snails.
It's-
To come take a break, grab a drink.
Like that piano player.
It does look like a monster.
That's so convenient. He's as large as the piano.
Oh, this is important.
Yes.
This is very important.
We'll just store that away for later.
Everyone's gone. I get all the beer I want right here.
Fools.
More for
And they get all of your money.
Give me something upbeat.
Yeah, I guess something upbeat to start us off.
Oh, serious music.
Dang. Boss fight.
All right, what's your sad one? Oh, that is a sad one. All right, I'm out of here, Joe. You're putting me to sleep.
Now that sounds like something out of Draken.
I never played Draken.
I've got a copy of it here at the studio. It's the old Chemco port. That was an Amiga game originally.
Okay.
It was actually, I think, the first RPG for the SNES. It was like the fourth or fifth game to come out for the system.
Huh.
It was like right after the first batch. It was Mario World, F-Zero. I think Gradius 3 was fairly early.
Yeah, well, this family's oh, ouch.
Oh, my dad, of
wow.
course.
Maybe she's just an angsty teen, or oh.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Yeah, if you know your family, it's kind of bound to happen. Well, rub it in.
Surely that will never come back to haunt him.
Right.
Whoa, Luca Blight. Aww.
Well,
What? He has so much money, he has no idea what to do with it. I mean, his allowance is 200 G's. He was gonna be 10.
that's true.
Ooh, more of those mysterious boxes. Aw, we wish.
I mean, he's pretty generous to me. He gave me $10 for acting like a chicken. I'm alright with it.
A shelter.
Yeah, shelters are like tents in other Square games.
Yee.
So use them on the world map where the save point fully restores you.
Which is handy, because this is definitely a game you'll spend a lot of your, like, skill point type things.
Right.
Not a lot of just attack, attack, attack. Ferry ride.
Is that how the snails come to town?
Oh, good. But acting like a chicken covered my ferry ride fare.
I wonder where we're going.
That's how they poured all the snails in. Do you know who drives it?
What?
The snailer.
Hello, Snailer.